space. I'm going to check and see if we have everybody here. When you hear me call your teacher's name, I need you to shout real loudly so I know you're here. I am looking for Miss Fisher's class. Where's Mr. Sitzman, ladies? I'm looking for Miss Berg's student. Yeah, spread out. That works. Excellent. I'm looking for Miss Walter's class. Miss Parsons. Miss Lopez. That's how you do it. Where's my 5th grade friends, Miss Church's class? Never give up. Excellent. Where's Miss Patel's class? Miss Sykes. And finally, Miss Stevens' friend. Excellent. And where's Miss Davis' student at? In the back corner. Thank you. Excellent. I believe we are all here, with the exception of a few individuals. I'm sure they're coming. Here come our superheroes. Woo! What an interest. I don't know if that's safe. You're not going to catch me doing that, but I'll dance on tabletop. Woohoo! I think she's flying. That's flying. That's excellent. Give him a round of applause. Now I'm going to do what I call my favorite way. Listen for your house. Where's House Moretti? I'm listening for House Ingenioso. Where's House Gambler? And our house that is currently in the lead, House Miata. Sounds like we are all here. However, I'm going to hand the microphone over to Miss Richardson. She has some other superheroes she's going to introduce you to this morning. Good morning, boys and girls. Good morning, parents. Thank you for coming today. Now, I know we are dressed as superheroes. We have Catwoman, we have Wonder Woman, Captain America, Battle Girl, and your teachers are also dressed up and celebrating superheroes. And we do look like superheroes, but today we're going to honor superheroes that you see every day in the community. Our police officers, our beach patrol, fire department, nurses, doctors. So I'd like to welcome to the stage some of our public servants that we see them as our everyday superheroes. So they're going to come up on stage and be a part of our ceremony today. Let's go ahead and give them a round of applause. All right, boys and girls, give me 5, 4. Awesome. We also want to make sure, I'm just going to the principal for any parent that hasn't been to an Oscars ceremony here at Osceola Elementary. I also want to make sure if there are any veterans in the audience, active military members, or any other service personnel, if you would stand as well. Awesome. One more time, and I know how grateful we are for what you do for our community. All right, with that said, I'm going to pass it back over to Mrs. Captain America, and we're going to get this party started. Good morning, boys and girls. How are we feeling today? I'm excited that we're here. Now, while we go through our Oscars, I just want to remind you to be respectful.
Make sure that when we are speaking that you are listening. Make sure that when you see a friend earn a certificate that you're being supportive of that friend and cheering them on, and then make sure you listen for and watch for signals when it's time to quiet down, because there are a lot of you in here and sometimes our voice carries and it's hard to hear all the names that are being called. So for those of you who have, this is your first experience, because we do have some new individuals, new students on campus. The way the Oscars works is we're going to call when you earn a certificate. You're going to enter from this side of the stage. You can walk up the red carpet if you'd like. Our own Catwoman will spin you on the red carpet if you'd like to do the grand entrance. I'm telling you, our little ones like to do the grand entrance. I challenge any of you to walk that carpet like you are something else, all right? Do it, because it's your moment to shine. Do it. So come up here, enter the stage. Ms. Bruner will hand you your certificate. You're going to line up on the white line, and you're going to stay here for a paparazzi moment. Because a paparazzi moment is when all that paparazzi back there is going to come forward and take your what? That's right. So you got to put on your best smile, even if you don't feel like smiling. You better smile, because if not, your mama's going to be mad at you. So make sure you got that smile on and shine for that camera. And then we'll have you exit the stage and return to your seat. So let's get started. For the parents who have not been here before, the way the Oscars works is we have 4 expectations. Be safe, be respectful, be responsible, and be cooperative. And essentially what the teachers do is they watch and monitor your students. That's a good thing. And they determine whose names they want to nominate for each expectation. So the first category that we're going to be talking about today is the Be Safe category. Now, in the past, normally I define those roles. I am not going to define those expectations. I'm going to ask the audience, raise your hand if you would like to come up here and have a moment to shine. Jace, come on up here. Jace is going to come up and he is going to define for the audience what it means to be safe at Osceola Elementary. Good morning, Jace. How you doing? Excellent. Did you have a nice weekend? Do anything fun? You and Miss Bruner have something in common. You might talk with her at lunch about that. Where'd you go camping at? Oh, that's awesome. Lots of manatees out, right? Awesome. Great place. With some friends. We could just have a conversation all day up here, couldn't we? Anyway, let's go ahead and define for the audience what it means to be safe.
What it means to be safe is always keep your shoelaces tied, always stay in a single file line so you don't bump into somebody, always be aware of your surroundings, and always watch where you're going.
Excellent advice. Let's give Jace a round of applause. Very well defined. Thank you, Jace. Excellent. Wow. I love when we get to the 3rd, 4th, and 5th, we get more elaborate definitions. I would have never thought of keeping your shoelaces tied. That's a good one, but that is important. So, let's find out who the teachers nominated for the Be Safe category. The first one is Miss Carly Phillips. Anita Russo. And this little guy knows I just call him this because I will rip his name apart. Mr. G. Guarito, I believe. I think. I don't know. Yeah. I call him Mr. G. Anthony Pelakatos. Ava Ott. Aiden Horick. Jaden Mathon. Dixie Mansell. Janelle Valeniso. And the last one is James Cannon. These are our students who have been nominated for the Be Safe Expectation. Let's give them another round of applause. And they have their paparazzi moment. So parents, if you need to come up and take a quick picture, don't hesitate. Come on up. Don't be shy.
Is there a picture and then the lights on that side of it? It's just hard to see them. Really? Which one's on right now? Really? If I do this, it goes so bright.
Give them one more round of applause as they enter the stage. The next group of awards is the Be Respectful category. Ms. Truer, would you send someone up to define Be Respectful for us? Oh, yeah, your kids are over there though. You know, if you want to come and, no, it's not going to happen, believe me. We don't want our celebrities to go away with a bad sunburn. But if anyone knows anything about lighting and would like to come try to figure this thing out for us, I've played with it. Other than unplugging, I have no clue what to do with them. But it would be, you would walk away with a great sunburn. Either that or the other opposite effect that occurs with our kindergartners is they all throw up. So we just don't choose to light those as much. Anyway, Ms. Truer is getting someone to come on up here to define respectful for us. All right, we have Mr. Jonas Bush coming up here. Would you please define what it means to be respectful?
Like to say yes ma'am whenever someone or yes sir if someone tells you like an adult what to do, and to say thank you when you're there.
Those are excellent definitions for being respectful. Very good, Jonas. Here at Osceola, one of the things that we pride ourselves on are those soft skills. We are teaching the students to not only become just great human beings, but to be able to communicate effectively. So they're starting to learn from all the way down to kindergarten that when someone's speaking, you should be looking at them in the eye. You should be listening with intent. And then, of course, when it's your turn to speak, you should be looking at the audience. And I know that's a real hard thing for some of our students to do these days, but they're learning to do that all the way down in kindergarten. And we have just an amazing campus filled with excellent communicators. So if you ever get the opportunity to come hang out with us, you would be really impressed what you see happening in the classroom. And that's all part of the Be Respectful category. So let's see who got nominated today. This 9 weeks. We have Miss Anaya Zimmerman. Liana McCann. Abigail Davis. Evan Attar. Lila Jo Royce. McKaylee Clark. Landon Syke. Sophia Espada. Autumn Gould. Annabella Weeks. And these are our students who have been nominated for the Be Respectful category. Yes, it's their paparazzi moment. Don't hesitate to come on up if you want to take a quick picture. Let's give them one last round of applause as they exit the stage. Miss Lopez, would you please select a student to come up to define be responsible? All right. First of all, introduce yourself.
Michelle.
Michelle Bondeco, right? Did I say it right? No. Tell me how to say it because I butcher names.
Bondeco.
Bondeco? Okay. I'm going to try and remember that because I'm really good at butchering names. I do it phonetically because I was in kindergarten for 20 years. Thanks for laughing at my humor. Awesome. Michelle, would you please tell the audience what it means to be responsible?
To do your homework every day, and when something's due, to do it and bring it in.
Excellent. That's a great definition for being responsible. Thank you for sharing that, Michelle. Yes, we want to make sure that our students are responsible, doing your homework, doing your classwork, coming to school every day. On time. Say that again, Miss Berner.
Every day, on time.
Yes, parents, they are allowed to get here at 7:30 in the morning. Our cafeteria is open. They get to usually see my lovely face in the line and then other lovely faces in the cafe. So please, get them here on time. We love what we do. We want to teach them, but they gotta be here. Unless they're running a fever. Keep them home. All right, let's find out who got nominated for Be Responsible. The first one is Bradley Blanco. Here's another name I will butcher, I always do. CJ Shimoliski. Julian Barrero. Jack Simpson. Daytona Cole. Ryder Pendarvis. Sylvia Richards. Jaden Prideaux. Jasmine Soublier. Ronnie Bottom. And Kayana Emmons. Walk that carpet, Kayana. Strut it, come on. There you go. Excellent spin. These are our students that have received the Be Responsible Expectation Certificate. Let's give them a round of applause and a paparazzi moment. Let's give them another round of applause as they exit the stage. Way to go. And our final expectation exemplar is the category of Be Cooperative. Mrs. Fisher, if you would select a student to come up to define Be Cooperative. Good morning. First of all, introduce yourself to the crowd.
Chloe.
All right, Chloe. You're going to define what it means to be cooperative. Got something in your head? Excellent.
To be cooperative means to cooperate in something even though if you don't want to do it, because it would be respectful also to cooperate in something.
Absolutely. Yes, let's give her a round of applause. Definitely, you need to cooperate. You need to be listening. You need to be doing what the teacher says, right? Sharing is part of cooperation, isn't it? Absolutely. Great job, Chloe. Thank you for coming up on stage today and defining what it means to be cooperative. Let's see who our teachers nominated for this expectation. Our first one is Camden Miller. Ariana McKee. Michael Godby. Kinsley Doucette. Charlotte Tooze. Philip Doyle. Alexia Robertucci. Brody Gillen. Edric Mom Premier. And Parker Austin. These are our students who have earned the expectation exemplar of Be Cooperative. Let's give them a round of applause and a paparazzi moment. And let's give them one more round of applause as they exit the stage. Give me 5, boys and girls. Excellent. Thank you so much. We are moving on to the part of the program where we are giving out our Awesome Award nominee certificates. Parents, if this is your first time, let me explain to you the Awesome Award. The Awesome Award is essentially students who are being nominated because they exemplify all 4 categories of be safe, be respectful, be responsible, and be cooperative. They are nominated by their teacher, and then those names are sent to the special area teachers who vote, and then those names are sent to the administrative team who make the final votes and then determine who the Awesome Award winner is for that grade level. So, as you can see, just being nominated is quite an honor because these students are the individuals that have been identified by their teachers that exemplify all 4 categories every day. So, with that being said, we're going to start with our 3rd graders. The first one is Tiana Emmons. Ellie Harrison. Anna Lowry. Jacob Learn. Sophia Watkins. Allison Shelton. And Lily De Janeiro. These are our third graders who have been nominated for the Awesome Award. Let's give them a round of applause and a paparazzi moment. And one more round of applause as they exit the stage. In this envelope, I have the name of our student that has won the Awesome Award for third grade, as well as a paragraph that has been written by their teacher. Our third grade Awesome Award winner's teacher says that any teacher who has this student would be a very lucky teacher. This student comes to school with a positive attitude every day and puts forth effort in his work. Not only does he work hard, but he genuinely thinks about what we are learning and he adds his take into the lesson. Sometimes he even explains the math concept well beyond his third grade skills that are needed. He is what his teacher defines as a true mathematician. In addition, he also has a great sense of humor and will put a smile on anyone's face that he meets. He cooperates with everyone and makes good choices. He is a wonderful role model for all four of the Osceola expectations of be safe, be respectful, be responsible, and be cooperative. And his teacher would like to say, congratulations. Our third grade Awesome Award winner is Jacob Learn. And yes, Jacob gets a trophy and his moment to shine. Please don't hesitate to come up and take a picture. Let's give Jacob another round of applause. Congratulations, Jacob. Well deserved. And now we are moving on to our fourth grade. Let me make sure I've got my fourth graders pulled here. All right. Our first nominee for fourth grade is Owen Hurley. Kennedy Brackett. Daniel Mellon Spada. Sienna Tiffany. Topaz Brown. And Lucy Ryder. These are our fourth graders who have been nominated for the Awesome Award. Let's give them a round of applause in their paparazzi moment. Let's find out who our 4th grade winner is. Give me 5. Excellent. I love that you give me 5 and I don't even have to get to 4. That might be some points. I don't know. It's warmed my heart. All right, 4th grade. You can tell that this is a grade that likes to write. Yeah. Good job. 4th grade. Here at Osceola, we have a motto. We are not here to be average, we are here to be... Well, this year, this teacher feels like she definitely has the pleasure of teaching a truly awesome student. There are several ways a student can be considered awesome. Besides the 4 big expectations that we all know, there are other ways, more subtle ways students can show their awesomeness. The student could be a friend to those around them if they see that they are lonely or without a friend. They could be thoughtful and kind when others sometimes don't even consider it. They could go that extra mile, even though what we're asking them to do could be difficult. Well, this student does all of that and more. This student shows more confidence and a willingness to do and be his best than any other 4th grader this teacher has ever taught. Whether it's singing a song he learned in front of the class or taking all the time given on an assignment or test, just to make sure he shows his teacher what he has learned. There is also one more thing that this student has. He always has a smile on his face. Always. If you spend any amount of time with this student, you end up with a smile on your face as well. Either from something that he said or did. Or maybe you were lucky enough to hear his wonderfully contagious laugh. His teacher is smiling right now just thinking about his laugh. He is definitely not here to be average. He is most definitely here to be... And I think his teacher defined him extremely well. Our 4th grade Awesome Award winner is... Owen Hurley. He's got the strap too, I'm telling you. And it's his moment to shine. Let's give Owen another round of applause. Way to go, Owen. And now we are moving on to our 5th grade nominees. Give me 5. Excellent job. Jaden Gibson. Sam Torres. Kylie O'Connor. Aiden Casey. Madison Fleischer. Ashton Rivera. Hannah Newman. Delaney Spruill. These These are our 5th grade nominees for the Awesome Award. Let's go ahead and give them a round of applause and a paparazzi moment. Come on up. Give them another round of applause as they exit the stage. And now, the moment we have waited for, our 5th grade Awesome Award winner. Give me 5. Excellent. I'm going to reach in. Our 5th grade Awesome Award winner has shown a tremendous amount of effort this year. And furthermore, this effort has not gone unnoticed. His classmates even nominated him for the Awesome Award, and many of his peers said it was because of how hard he has been working this year. In addition, this student's teacher says that he is an absolute pleasure to have in class. He has an infectious smile and always offers help to others. This student has consistently demonstrated all of the Osceola expectations this year and is very deserving of this prestigious Awesome Award. And to add, our administrative team, when looking at the nominations, we called him our turnaround kid. We just love that now he believes in himself, and you can see it in his everyday actions. Our 5th grade Awesome Award winner is Aiden Casey. And it's time for his paparazzi moment. Excellent job, Aiden. Let's give Aiden another round of applause. And boys and girls, that is starting to bring us to the end of our Oscars. However, give me 5. I want to remind you of a few things. First thing, if you'll notice, on our posters to the sides, we have our 4 houses, and I have placed the totals, our most current totals for house points. And as you can see, currently, which house is in the lead? Yes, the house of Niata. And today, at the Oscars, those of you who earned certificates, you actually earned points for your houses. If you earned an expectation certificate, that's 25 points. An awesome nomination is 50 points. An awesome award is 100 points. However, those of you who earned an awesome award also get a free spin in the cafe on Thursday to earn additional points for your houses. And if I'm not mistaken, between K through 5, 3 of our Awesome Award winners this time came from the House of Niata. Yes. 2 came from the House of Ingenioso. And 1 came from the House of Moresi. Now, with that being said, let's find out how the points played out. The House of Moresi earned 850 points today. Yes. The house of Gambari earned 1,000 points today. The house of Ingenioso earned 1,250 points today. And the house of Miata earned 1,475 points. Yes, they're just adding to that lead right now. So, but anything can happen on Thursday. Instead of Free Spin Friday, it's Thrilling Thursday again. So anything can happen on Thursday with the Wheel of Awesomeness. Now, can I have our 3 winners up on stage, our Awesome Award winners? That would be our 3rd grader Awesome Award winner, which was Jacob Learn. Bring your trophy up, Jacob. And our 4th grade, Owen Hurley, come on up. And our 5th grader, Aiden Casey. And Batgirl, are you ready? We are calling them up for one last paparazzi moment.